Hello everyone, welcome to another G-Shock unboxing and review video. As always, I'm going to film this way, because it is a lot more easier and a lot more cleaner framing, I believe. Anyway, as you guys can already see, Japanese style packaging, 3420p Japanese module or manual. You know what, let me show you guys really quick what's about this manual, because I haven't did it yet. So inside the manual is a receipt. This is the model number. He bought the watch on 17th of September 2013. Very old, so making this like 4 years use condition, and you'll see how badly this thing has turned to be, oh, this is the warranty actually. Oh, here it is, another piece. Look at that, clock house. This how you could tell, some of the background stories, some little things about the watch. Bam, here it is. As you guys can already see from the manual, GD-X6900FB-7JF. They have 4 different models from this FB or GD-X series. This is the first generation GD-X900s. The way you could tell it is the first generation or the later one is from the buttons. If you look at the profile for this model, you can see that the buttons are the steel, stainless steel, glossy silver color or material. The new release version all come with resin plastic buttons only, so the older one is a lot better, or should I say the first release version is a lot better, but they have some flaws in it, and that's why Casio released the newer version with a resin plastic button instead, which is slippery button. But anyway, if you look from this side, the thing about DW6900 series is that everybody love it, and the one problem that I have is, of course, the button is pretty hard to press, especially this upper part here. The design in this GD-X6900 series, they found out it is now possible for them to make the buttons a lot bigger, which gonna solve the problems that this watch have. But since this is the first release, they still have some issues, which is the slippery buttons, which they didn't notice. But to me, it looks better, it looks good, it looks expensive. I don't know, it's because it's steel material, it looks more tougher. Compared to this is small and slippery, so a lot more disadvantage on DW1600 series compared to GD-X1600 series. This is the all white with not black, it's mirror dial with negative display. The other version is a golden black and all black and another golden black, but come with the jelly black resin band and bezel, which I already covered, I believe, last month or last 2 months on this channel. That is the GD-X6900FB-7JF. This is the 7JF. 7 stands for white color code. I used to own one of these before, so I'm gonna add some photos wearing it. So here is another. I bought it again because I found it like pretty cheap. Well, not that cheap. The retail price for this is 15,000 yen, but if you buy this watch from Yodobashi, you are going to get this only about 10,000 yen. It's not that cheap actually when you actually realize how terrible the condition is. I'm paying half price, but still the body itself still in great condition. I mean, it's still working fine, so I'm good on that. Besides, this white colorway I can try on, if you want to see some customization, I could try to experiment on this piece because I'm still new on that as well. So yeah, but anyway, design wise, the screws are pretty big. If I'm not mistaken, this is the same screws as being used in the Master of G Rangeman and Forward, because this model was released in 2013, and in 2013 the Rangeman was released as well. So same year, same material for the screw. I guess they used the exact same screw, it looks totally the same. The button is in steel material as well, which is great thing to have. Most G-Shock just come with this resin plastic button, so steel part, great. Shows more quality, even though the price for this is cheaper than this at below retail. Of course, the retail price is slightly expensive, even though this is a lot better, a lot more innovative design, a lot more newer technology material being used in the making of this piece. The prices aren't that high compared to this type of model for some reason. Probably a lot more easier to build, because of the size and less complicated, but I don't know. The band for this model is pretty soft as well, Surprisingly, it feels different. This part feels more rubbery, more softer compared to DW900 series type of band. I'm not sure about the bezel, but the band for this feels softer even though it's big, so you are going to receive a very comfortable fit. The design wise or the shape is similar at the tip here. You guys could already see a lot of scratching marks. The original colorway for this is white and glossy finish. So yeah, you can see that it's already chipped off and the glossy coating is already worn off, torn away, scratch here and there, making this watch looks really ugly. You know, white watch is one of the most beautiful pieces when you first bought it. You know, it's gonna stand out a lot on your wrist, but then after that this happened. You know, that's the downside of white watches actually, especially if you actually wear this and beat the hell out of it. This is the buckle square, unlike this one is in circle, so the square thing, square shape, more probably being used from the GA110 series or GA100 model. So they have Casio Thailand sign below it, and I believe this is how Casio cut the cost down as well, producing them outside of Japan. But anyway, this is the below part, a lot of dirt here and there. I haven't tried to clean this one yet. Just going to show you guys what watches tend to look like this. When they bought brand new, they are very beautiful, and after a while they are the most horrible thing to keep, you know. 3420 module GD-X6900FB stainless steel back made in Thailand again. I already covered the module tutorial or function demonstration before, so if you want to know more what this thing is capable of, go check that one out. But for this video, we're just gonna show you guys the features and, you know, talk about G-Shock, because I love doing so. You know, I love talking about all this G-Shock watch, even though they are just GD-X900 series for some people. Because I love it, I have a lot of things to share with you guys. Zoom in a little bit. Very mirror light. However, comparing this to this is more glossy mirror compared to this. Somehow this is more grayish, more darker tone to the mirror, so it's better able to see reflections there. This watch is very tough. You know, it has an alpha gel built in here for shock absorption. You know, I can do that, you know, because this is already used condition. Bear with me, 3 2 1 bam, no problem at all. You know, this thing is very tough. This is, I believe, the first time I'm actually knocking my G-Shock in video. Because of this stuff, it's all fine. And of course, one of the best things for GD-X6900 series is the backlighting. Look at that. It's all just simple, white and dirty and very unpleasing to watch. But when you turn on the backlighting, man, look at that. Very awesome. You know what, let's give you guys a quick wrist check as well. I'm wearing it host number 2 and it's already going to give me a pretty nice fit. However, there's still gonna have slight gap over there. Every 6900 series model have that, so I can't change anything on that. But look at that. It looks, I don't know, it looks normal to me. But if you look at yourself in the mirror, you're definitely going to notice that this thing is so big. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. It's barely noticeable for some people, but if you are already used to looking at G-Shock almost every single day like I am, and you're definitely gonna be able to tell if someone is wearing a GD-X or regular 900 series. You know, date and time, and I'm gonna have a world time. If I'm not mistaken, this guy didn't have a world time. This is just a 12:89, and we have a stopwatch, a timer, we have to repeat in count in stopwatch, and alarm signal, and of course we have an auto light. Ta-da! One of the best thing in a G-Shock, you know. Look at that. Very interesting thing to have. And you're paying pretty cheap price, and you are getting a lot of technology, newer design, bigger, bold watches that people are going to notice. This watch definitely gonna give a statement for fashion based on your preference. You know, some people try to keep their preference discreet. Some people just want to world to know what they are all about, you know. Okay, done, finished. Okay, that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you guys found this video useful and informative as well. For your future reference, leave a like and also subscribe for more G-Shock related contents like this in the future. Thank you very much for watching, guys. This is G-Shock channel, and I have this vintage as well, and